Today we profile Dick Vitale, aka Dickie V. Awesome, baby. His voice was the soundtrack of college basketball for 40 plus years. He was a modern day Jerry Lewis for the Jimmy V Foundation. He was born in 1939 and grew up in Passaic, New Jersey, and lost vision in his left eye as a kid. He took his first job as a coach at an elementary school in 1958. Eventually, he moved up to the high school level at East Rutherford High School, his alma mater, and led his teams to 2 New Jersey state championships. Vitale was named head coach at the University of Detroit in 1973. He made $15,000 a year and took the Titans to the NCAA tournament in 1977. In 1978, Vitale left the Titans to become the head coach of the Detroit Pistons. He signed a 3-year contract with a $100,000 annual salary and a new Cadillac. The Pistons finished with a 30-52 record, and in his second year, Pistons owner Bill Davidson came to Vitale's house and told him that the Pistons were making a coaching change. While moping around his home, feeling sorry for himself, he got a call from the fledgling cable network ESPN, asking him to be their first college basketball broadcaster. Vitale's response was, "Man, ESPN sounds like a disease. What is ESPN? I know nothing about it, never heard of it, absolutely no way. I'm a basketball coach, not an announcer." His wife, Lorraine, told him, "You need a job, try it." The rest is history. So Vitale accepted on a temporary basis until another coaching job became available. He called ESPN's first college basketball game on December 5th, 1979, when DePaul defeated Wisconsin 90-77. Vitale himself was not sure if broadcasting would fit him. Scotty Canal, who had hired him, told him, "You have a quality we can't teach." Vitale did not understand this until many people started wanting his autograph soon thereafter. In December 2002, Vitale called a St. Vincent St. Mary's Oak Hill Academy prep game featuring then high school phenom LeBron James. For the next 40 years, he was the voice of college basketball and its biggest ambassador. He has authored 14 books, including Living the Dream, Never Give Up, and Until My Last Breath. He was elected to the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2008, along with Bill Davidson, the Detroit Pistons owner who had fired him back in 1979. What a small world. Let's talk about a match made in heaven. Dickie V and Jimmy V, aka Dick Vitale and Jim Valvano. Jim Valvano was the coach of the North Carolina State basketball team from 1980 to 1990 and led them to the 1983 NCAA men's basketball title in one of the biggest upsets in March Madness history against the famed Houston Cougars. Valvano is most remembered for an inspirational and memorial speech delivered at the 1993 ESPY Awards while terminally ill with cancer. Valvano implored the audience to laugh, think, and cry each day, and announced the formation of the V Foundation for Cancer Research, whose motto would be, "Don't give up, don't ever give up." He left us all with an unforgettable closing.
I've got to go, and I've got one last thing. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Cancer can take away all my physical abilities. It cannot touch my mind, it cannot touch my heart, and it cannot touch my soul. And those 3 things are going to carry on forever. I thank you, and God bless you all.
He passed 2 months later. Vitale says, "That night, I knew I would do whatever I could to help my friend raise money for the V Foundation for cancer research. So alongside his wife Lorraine, they decided to start somewhere. It started with an event at their house to help raise money. That eventually grew into the annual Dick Vitale Gala, which has now raised nearly $93 million for the V Foundation, Dick Vitale Pediatric Cancer Research Fund. He's done for cancer what Jerry Lewis did for muscular dystrophy. In August 2021, Vitale announced he was undergoing treatment to remove melanoma that had been discovered by his doctors. In October of that year, he announced that his doctors had diagnosed him with lymphoma, which he would seek treatment to combat. In December 2021, he was diagnosed with precancerous lesions on his vocal cords, and he lost his voice for 4 months after undergoing surgeries. In 2022, Vitale was the recipient of the Jimmy V Award. He was famous for Vitalisms, awesome baby, cream puff delight, a coach who plays an easy schedule, diaper dandy, a sensational freshman, dipsy-doo dunkaroo, flashy slam dunk, dishes the rock, passes the ball, donut offense, a team without a center, PTP, prime time player, slam bam jam, an impressive slam dunk, and are you serious? Vitalisms. A few quotes. The biggest thing in my life, the biggest, is raising dollars to help kids battle cancer. A winner is someone who can look in the mirror at the end of the day and say, in pursuit of my goal and dreams, I gave my best. The glory of sport is witnessing a well-coached team perform as a single unit, striving for a common goal and ultimately bringing distinction to the jersey the players represent. An All-American is an ordinary person with an extraordinary desire to excel. You don't get to the top of the mountain by just dreaming. It's nice to dream, but it's the work ethic and the pride that makes you get to that mountaintop and that level of success. Life is simple. Make good decisions and good things happen. Make bad decisions and bad things happen. He wrote his philosophy of life for me, short and sweet. Always give 100% in pursuit of my goals. Have a sense of pride, Pride, and he underlines it. Live every day to its fullest and be energized for each task. Always think positive and have faith. God bless, Dickie V. Jay Billis, the current voice of college basketball, says, simply put, Dickie V is one of one. And he's been embedded into the backdrop of more college basketball history than anyone else I can think of. That's the story of Dick Vitale. Thanks for listening. If you enjoy these messages of inspiration and hope, please like, subscribe, and or share them with family and friends. And until we meet again, please remember, with God, anything is possible. Spot.